This mobile game is fucking crazy. Nameless Cat is funny as shit. But why this game, you may ask? Well, not only are the characters funny, the difficult gameplay almost made me crash out. So today I'll be going through the first chapter of the game. So get some popcorn and get comfy. This will be a long video. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my content. Let's dive in. So right off the bat, you're dropped into this stupid game and you see this black orb. Now this is your tutorial section of the game, and he basically just kind of explains how the game is going to work. So to go through every single level, you need to collect those black orb things. And as you can see, he's back here talking to us, but he's going to keep rambling about not important stuff. And I'm not really in it for the story. But as you can see, yeah, that's about it. There is some other important part of the gameplay you're about to see, but it's in the next level. So right here, we unlock the ability to teleport to these weird gravestone-like things that are around the game. They're, in general, used for a lot of things, but it took me forever to actually figure out how to use them because I skipped through the dialogue in my first run. That's on me, but just don't forget that these stupid things are used to teleport, and they keep you safe from any and all danger. You may also notice these weird cat food cans. Yeah, I don't know what those are used for, but there's one in every single level, and I've just been collecting them. So, I figure out what they were for at the end of this chapter, but by then, the video was kind of already finished, and I didn't have enough space on my hard drive to keep going. But I'll just kind of go through some of these next levels. As you can see right now, just some basic gameplay using the teleporting mechanic. Me being a little dumb, you know, falling down constantly. It's kind of funny, but I finally managed to get it. And what's kind of interesting is I technically replayed through the game. My first run was the original recording, but I lost it. And what I mean by lost it is I accidentally deleted it after not knowing I had it, because it said that I had too much space. So that was fun. And as you can see here, here's me failing to climb up this really simple parkour. I'm still adjusting to the controls. But it is genuinely fun. So let's skip to a couple levels ahead. So ignore what I just said. There's this jelly guy who basically tells you... I'll get back to him, because I had to pre-record this. Anyway, basically, he's a kind of just a douche. He basically pretends to be kind when it's actually just really convenient for him to be there. And then he has the audacity to say that he is the greatest. And, yeah, it's not really enjoyable. In the level after that, you find yourself a brand new NPC who's much nicer. I don't remember any of these characters' names, but it's the weird cat girl thing that basically just thinks that you're an adventurer as well, and that you're both looking for the treasure, when in reality, I think that we're just trying to escape from wherever this place is. And it's kind of neat. I also kind of hated this level because these saw blades in my first run completely screwed me over. So, if you see the saw blades pop up in a future level, oh, there's a bad read. Maybe we're not seeing. Whatever. I kind of wanted to cut that out of the video, but whatever. I need to go over this part because it's kind of important. It's in this next level where we run into Douchey McDouchebag again, where he tells us that he was not expecting us to make it past the last part, but he then immediately tells us that it was supposed to be easy. So, thanks, douche. Anyway, This level kind of just follows the same formula, spikes, but this one also includes platforms that kind of just break when you step on them. But that's the end of that level. In this level, the spikes return, or the saw blades, and I hate them because I already died to them like twice before actually making it further into the level. But the whole concept of this level is it introduces the ability to respawn and these weird blocks that kind of just activate doors. And then there's this wolf guy who he says he'll talk to us later at the same place, but nowhere else in the chapter do we find him. So yeah, talk about side characters. Also, note, at this point in the game, I have not recorded anything of the second chapter. I haven't even played it. So anyway, we find our way back to this fox girl, whatever you want to call her. She says it's dangerous and that there's things that will kill us and stuff. And oh boy. Yeah, I die a lot when the enemies are introduced. Actually, this level in particular. I think this part of the game took me like 12 minutes to get through. I couldn't get through it for the life of me. And as you can see, it includes these giant block spike things that have a projectile that gets shot and it just kills you instantly. Really not fun. I hated this level and I spent the most time on it. And there's another level kind of similar where you can die instantly in a lot of dumb ways, but at least it's shorter. This one has the cat food can in such a dumb location that it didn't let me fucking go anywhere. So, yeah. I think I'll just let the speeded up gameplay of this entire level go through. You guys enjoy it. Anyway, we have the return of Douchey McDouchebag, which he tells us about these rabbit enemies that when we jump in front of them, they'll lunge to attack us. He thinks he's so great for giving us this little hint, but you figure this out instantly as the weird tombstone things you can teleport into basically completely change everything. Oh, by the way, yeah, that one does almost nothing. And as you can see, we pass through this level, and into the next one, where we immediately actually get to play around with the enemy. This is like the one point in the game where this enemy is used, by the way. Like, seriously, in this entire chapter, that enemy is used twice, between 2 levels. There's one other enemy. This level also gave me a hard time, but don't worry. I'm gonna skip over all of the scenes, because in the end I had more fun with it because it taught me how to control the character better. And not, completely have a freak out about doing the same jump 18 different times. In this level, we also find this stupid penguin. Oh my god, he's apparently following around this hot penguin. Now, is this character, good? Nah. He's a fucking bitch. I don't like him. Alongside douchebag. But, as you can see, this guy's got a clock on his chest or whatever. And, yeah. After an eternity of going through the game again, I get back to this part, and I finally figure out who this female penguin is. And she, apparently, is supposed to be telling me that that other penguin is apparently a cat pervert. Ah, yes, we have to kill him, folks. I have a feeling that later on in the game, we're going to be seeing that other guy again. And when we do, we're going to have a couple of words. But we have no time for that. I finally clear this level after about 10 minutes of attempts. And we immediately get greeted by Douchebag in the next level, who tells us that, yeah, stuff's gonna be fun, and that he's actually still a real bitch for warning us and stuff. He's admitting that this is pretty easy to get through. But oh boy, do we still have a lot to go through. this level in particular. But as you can see, this is a puzzle level, and it's really interesting because these locked doors function quite nicely in the game. I think they fit in very well, and I hope to see more of them in Chapter 2, and I'm sure we will. But, as you can see, I try pushing it over this, but I realized that, oh wait, that opens that wall, because I didn't use my eyes, and I act like a complete fucking idiot here. I'm like, why can't I get past this wall? But yeah, we eventually figure it out. This level's some fun. I died a couple of times, but it was still fun. Even though I struggled on the starting area more than the later parts in the level, it was still really fun. They also keep giving me the option to watch an ad to, set a respawn point, but I decided to not do that at any point in this run. So if it takes a while for another part of this stupid game to come out, you'll know why, because I don't use checkpoints, and I'm apparently really supposed to, since this is a difficult game, which is why they're there. But I'm a true gamer, guys, so I'll let the entire rest of this level play out, just so you guys can see the proof and the agony I went through for this stupid video that will probably only get like 4 views. That was fun. So we run into this cat girl again, who basically tells us what the cans are for, which is to purchase character skins. Yeah, that's kind of interesting that they would add character skins in a solo player game. But I will make sure to use one, hopefully, in the second chapter, just so I don't look boring all the time. But yeah, this level kind of just plays out as leaving. I mean, it's not too difficult after this. This is the escape part. But we're about to get on to some of the nicer levels. In this next level, we get told how difficult it is by this girl, and how most people usually don't survive this place. Pretty dark if you ask me, but what do I know? I'm just a stinking cat. Or, well, I guess, I don't know if this is really much of a cat anymore. The ability to teleport really thins the line between cat and supernatural being. And I'm definitely going to make a theory video about why this cat is actually a god. But anyway, this level continues. It was a stressful puzzle mission, but I kind of dealt with it easily. And this part I also struggled with. In this next level, we meet this snowman, who apparently tells us that some dark creature has been jamming these gravestones up this man's ass. I'm just kidding, by the way. He wasn't jamming them up his ass, he was just destroying them. But this creature is actually really annoying, and it only shows up once in this chapter. So, talk about the underuse of enemies in this entire chapter, because it is not a threat. Look at that thing. It's so imposing. I immediately show off what it does. Yep, it kills you. I show it off again. Teleporting is not safe. But that's okay. I figure this out instantly and know exactly how to stop getting hit by it. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? Oh. Anyway, we meet up with Douchebag again. And since this is closer to the end of the game now, he kind of just tells us what the fuck we're doing. It's really funny, actually. He kind of looks like a jellyfish, and he's supposed to be, but it looks like someone shot a load on his head, so we're gonna take my word for it and say that he's still pretty bad. And, the rest of this level is pretty simple. Just got time not getting fucking killed. Oh. We see this ant thing again, and this time it is completely... oh, fuck. Yeah, so... I don't want to tell you guys how many times I had to redo this level. It's embarrassing, I did it like 5 times before perfecting it. And I'm gonna be completely honest, it's not very hard. I just kind of suck at my timing. And, yeah. After this, it's not too difficult. Just some basic platforms on platform action. Except I hate these crates because they don't friggin' slip into place properly. This is also a part of the game I deeply hated, was going around it backwards. I nearly died there. I kind of forgot you could teleport. I had to figure out how to get the cat food, so that was fun. And on to the next level. Alright. This is basically the last level in the game. You're about to get a huge montage, and when I mean montage, I mean large speed-up gameplay of every single run I did of this level. This was single-handedly the hardest level in the game. After an eternity, I finally get to the end, where the douchebag and cat lady finally meet each other for the first time in this final, hilarious scene together. Just to shorten it up a little bit, it's awesome. They get to know each other, and this douchebag jellyfish finally shows us his real name. And, I think it's completely funny that he makes us wait to say just how great he is. But not just how great, how damn great he is. So who am I to judge this jellyfish? Guess we'll see more of him in the second part of this video. But I'll just let the gameplay roll out, and then do the outro. So in the end, I really enjoyed this game, and honestly, it makes me want to come back to do a second video. Hopefully I have enough card space to actually do another one, because I'd love to do another one of these. But maybe we'll see. If this video performs good enough, I'll do it. But for now, thank you for watching this video made by a creator nearly as stupid as the game he was playing. Bye.